Hey everyone, it's Jelly Cards, and you're listening to the Jelly Cards podcast. We've been collecting since we were kids. Whether it's Pokemon cards or sports cards, being a collector at heart always comes first. You can listen to all our episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And if you are enjoying these topics, please give us a rating and a follow on both Spotify and Apple, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, if you are ready, we are ready. Sit back, relax, and as always, keep spreading the love of the hobby from your friends at Jelly Cards.
Yeah, it says 2025 Bowman Baseball is set to be released on May 7th, so it's coming out today. So yeah, I wish I would have known. If I would have known that it was getting released today, I would have went to a shop, or at least probably maybe went to like Walmart or Target and tried to see if I can snag a couple of these Bowman Baseball boxes.
There was nothing at my Target, so
Oh, you
maybe
actually went?
maybe at the yeah, I went today after work. Maybe today, or maybe at the shops, but there was nothing at Target. Maybe a little bit later.
I mean, honestly, I'm not looking for like to buy any hobby boxes. I would honestly look for a mega box, like a mega box or two, just to try to see if I can get one of the rookies out of it. Because yeah, I
Hey,
like
there you
that they're
go. Now you're not even chasing first. You're looking for rookies now. That's
well, you
fun.
know what? It's a cool thing that they're doing with these red rookie redemptions for tops, because like John put in the chat, it is getting you to a point where you're kind of getting back into like collecting because you're searching for actual rookie cards versus like trying to chase a player. Now, granted, it only helps if the player actually becomes rookie of the year,
Yeah, or
but
MVP or Hall of Fame.
yeah, that is really cool. That you can actually hold on to the cards for almost the entirety of these rookies' careers and then turn it into, send it into tops. If they end up becoming a Hall of Famer, you can get $1,000 fan cash with Fanatics.
Yeah, that's the little catch. It's like,
I
like
mean, yeah. Yeah. Um, so for those of you who don't know what we're talking about is Topps announced for the 2025 year they're going to do what is called a red rookie redemption. So obviously, Topps in the past has done the MVP buybacks, which is whoever the MVPs were for that year. You can turn in. I think they were doing it for Topps Chrome. I want to say, was it Topps Chrome? I think it was Topps
think it
Chrome that they were doing it
think
with. Because I
was it
remember
update?
Well, I think it's just Topps. I think it's any
Yeah.
of the Topps Chrome
Oh yeah.
sets. If you pull one of the MVPs, you can send it. You can go to hobby shops that were partnered with the MVP buyback, and then you can turn in the card, redeem it for product in the store. Because I remember I pulled when Judge won his first MVP. What was that,
Yeah.
2022 or whatever year his first one was? I pulled his one of his prism refractors out of Topps Chrome, and then they announced, "Hey, we're doing this, this MVP buyback. If you have either Aaron Judge, or I think it was Aaron Judge or Paul Goldschmidt, you can turn them in." So I was like, "Hey, cool!" I
Yeah.
went to the Chicagoland Sports Card Show in Buffalo Grove, and I got $40 of basically,
Yeah.
value to use in their store. And I ended up buying 4 packs of Prism Soccer, just
Nice.
some fat packs that
There you go.
it was McAllister's rookie card in there, but I didn't end up pulling any.
Nice.
But yeah, but it was cool. It was cool that I was able to pull one of them. So now Topps is doing these red rookie redemptions, which basically it's a base rookie card with a red RC logo on it. And it's in Bowman Baseball, not Bowman Chrome, don't get it, or Bowman Draft. You have to actually buy Bowman Baseball. And
Yeah.
if you pull one of them that has the red rookie on it, you get to turn. You can send it in back to Topps, and then if they do win Rookie of the Year, you can get $100 fan cash with Fanatics. So could be worth it. Or if you're like John
You just never sell it.
and you have the patience to keep the player,
Yeah.
so if you don't turn it in after the first year, because I think it's when it's announced in November for Rookie of the Year, you have 4 months, I think, afterwards to turn them in. After that, if you can hold them on to
Yeah,
see
it's
if they
4.
end up winning, yeah, if they win MVP or a Cy Young in their career, you can turn it in for $300 fan cash, or the ultimate prize is if they become a Hall of Famer, $1,000 fan cash, which I think is like I don't think that's enough.
I mean, yeah, because especially if it's not actual cash, it's.
Well, that's the thing. What if in like 20 years Fanatics is like not a thing anymore or something? You know, then what?
I don't know. I'm just
I mean, I
looking.
highly doubt that's gonna happen. But
I'm looking to see. So here's a list. So there's only a list of 30 people who have the RC stamp.
oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, I meant to actually look up the checklist to see. I mean, I know. Obviously, Dylan Cruz. I know Roki Sasaki, Jackson Job. Um, I don't
I
know who
mean,
would be even.
Cruz is the favorite, I think. To
I
win.
would assume he has to be the favorite. Like I would assume he is the favorite to win NL Rookie of the Year. I don't know who would possibly be AL Rookie of the Year, but
Jacob Wilson.
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Jacob Wilson. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because he's playing on his mind right now too. But yeah, it's really cool. I like that they're doing that because I like that they Tops and is trying to get kind of get back into like the collecting of things like again like I was saying that John was saying in the chat, it kind of gets you back into collecting and you're searching for these rookie cards. You can hold them, you can collect them over the years, and I mean, even if too, I mean, you can. It doesn't even matter. You can buy these cards at 4 years from now, when you realize, oh damn, Dylan Cruz might end up being an MVP. Let me
Yeah.
go and see if anybody has any of these red
Cards for
rookie
like $1 or
redemptions.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or I mean, this could be of some serious value. In the
I don't
next
know.
few
How
years,
you think they're
depending
gonna?
on.
I mean, if it was cash prize, maybe, but if I don't know, it's like still Topps Fanatics dollars. So there's like, it's cool, but like, yeah. I mean, it's a free $1,000 of credit. So yeah, if they're gonna sell wax
Yeah.
and stuff on the site, then that's cool. Yeah.
Well,
I guess.
and they said that you can use the fan cash on their auctions as well for buying cards.
Now I wonder if somebody would buy, like stores would buy this from you and for cash, so they could cash it in and buy wax straight from Topps.
Potentially, I mean, honestly,
That's maybe something.
if you can have the patience to hold them, and if one of them ends up winning an MVP or a Cy Young,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then you end up getting $300 fan cash, and I can now use that $300 on a live auction off their Fanatics Collect. I think that's actually pretty cool because then now you're not spending your own money. I mean, hell, if you can end up getting $1,000, I mean, I just think like here's the thing: if say it is Dylan Cruz, what if Dylan Cruz plays for 20 years?
Yeah. I don't know.
I now have to sit on this card for 20 years
Well, yeah.
and
If you
wait
want to
for
play
his
the long
career to be
game,
over. I mean, yeah, and then what happens? What happens if he's one of the players that's snubbed out of a Hall of Fame? Like Jim Edmonds.
then I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. But I don't.
I just
He didn't win any of the other things either. So
yeah.
that's fine.
I think if I ended up pulling one of these and I ended up getting the player who did win Rookie of the Year, I would just send it in right away.
Yeah, I probably would do the same thing.
I would send it in right away. I would take my $100 fan cash and I would buy, probably
A
buy a
box.
Yankees shirt, maybe.
Yeah, probably. I would
If
just
you
buy.
if you get it,
I'd
you'll
just buy
probably get
wax.
Packers. You probably get a Packers shirt.
Oh yeah, Packers. Yep, yeah, Packers.
Actually, I would probably.
I'm
take
actually
that
wearing
$100.
wearing my Minnesota State, so I'll probably get a Vikings, jersey.
Oh, don't show that to John. Next thing
Yeah.
you know.
I know. Heaven forbid I go to school somewhere.
Guys so far in Toon World, man.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can see, rocking the new Cubs
Oh yeah, with the
guitar
pick. Yeah, that's nice.
And got my Shota Tokyo Series shirt on.
Yeah, those are cool. I saw a couple of those when I was at the game.
Yeah, that was good. But you showed me a picture before we started recording, and I think you got.
Yeah, we're gonna do something.
Some packs to open.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a pack, yeah, for show and tell.
There you go.
I left one Bowman U from this year, I guess, or 24-25. All right, we gotta get some Cooper Flag. All right.
Or some Juju Watkins, man.
Okay, well, Cooper Flag, actually.
Is Juju in this one?
I'm not sure. I don't know if that could be. I think that's a refractor first, right? No. Oh, a bunch of people I've never heard of. Dang, I was hoping to pull the flag. Oh, I guess this is like a refractor. This Cam Scott one. This is like
Were any of those first?
Yeah, they're all. I think they're all
Oh,
first.
I see. I saw the first
they're all
on there.
first. Dang, I was really hoping to pull the Cooper Flag 1 of 1. Stop the recording.
Hey, man, that would have been.
Yeah.
I would have went nuts, man.
That would have been crazy.
Unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
That would have been absolutely unbelievable if you were actually.
Well, if I was a scalper, probably would have it already. So,
we're just sitting on loads of like, look at that, man. You probably got 100 more packs.
Yeah, pallets.
You probably got 100 more packs.
Yeah, I wish.
I'm gonna show.
Yeah, what you got?
Show off the
new one,
the Pete Alonso, man, the new card.
Yeah.
The 2019 Topps Chrome Pete Alonso rookie auto. PSA 10. Man. This one was
MVP ranks. He's got to be high in the MVP voting.
So right now they have him after the first month. They have him at number 2 behind Fernando Tatis. So yeah, they have him behind Fernando Tatis. I think third is No,
it's got to be Shohei.
Shohei was number 4.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Shohei was 4. Maybe Corbin Carroll might have been 3. I think. So I know, but I know for sure it was Fernando Tatis, and then it was Pete Alonso. But this one was, when I went to one of my local hobby shops, it was just, I kept looking at this card. I'm looking at the price, going, actually, that's
a pretty decent price.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a really good price. I was able to get them to knock off like $20 off of it. So. And then when I was doing research for this podcast today, because we're obviously, as you can see, we're going to be talking baseball. The card has already gone up like $20. So
easy. Are we pros or what?
I mean, I don't know, man. I think we can quit our jobs right now.
No, I can't. Well, as much as I would like to, I can't.
We can quit our jobs right now.
We could quit our jobs.
We made $20. We made $20 off a card, man.
We very much could quit our jobs. I don't know what we do after, but we could quit.
But the main focus, of course, why I wanted to showcase this Pete Alonso card too, not just because it's one of our recent jelly purchases, but I did want to talk baseball, which is probably why John didn't join this podcast episode.
Yeah, he hates baseball.
Yeah, because he can't stand baseball, even though I'm sure all he probably thinks about is baseball. And I'm sure all he's buying, he keeps buying into all these Bowman breaks and everything too. So, guy hates baseball, but he can't, not buy baseball cards. But I wanted to talk some baseball. I wanted to talk some trending markets, some players who are playing extremely well and their markets are doing really well. And then also kind of maybe talk a little, very early postseason predictions. But I do want to start off
very early,
yeah, extremely early. But I do want to start off, and I want to get your opinion on. Of course, they've lost the last 2 games. Yesterday was a very ugly loss.
Terrible, yeah.
Overall, man, what do you think about the Cubs this year? I know you and John at the start of the season weren't too big on the Cubs doing that well.
And you saw yesterday why. The bullpen is very bad. It cannot be trusted in high leverage situations. I mean, luckily the offense is clicking generally, but same issue we've known they've had forever. No bullpen, no third baseman.
Yeah, how is Matt Shaw doing? I'm not even sure how.
I mean, whatever. It shouldn't be his sole responsibility right now as a rookie.
No, it should not.
They needed to sign Bregman or somebody like a real third baseman.
And Bregman's having a really good season too with the Red Sox.
Yeah.
He's playing well, but let me ask you this too, because of course you and well, probably maybe more so John than yourself, but are you happy that the Cubs didn't sign Otani to come play with us?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. Probably would be better to have him here, but you probably don't get Kyle Tucker then, so.
And that's what I was kind of getting at,
So,
is
like, yeah,
because
I mean, yeah, I know the advanced stats that suggest that Kyle Tucker's sort of just as good of a hitter as him and Soto, or whatever, whoever the other guy they compare him to is. And that's great, and Kyle Tucker's great. I just know the Ricketts aren't going to sign him. So, like, this is all just a 1 year, let's hopefully we do well, and then he'll walk, get
oh,
500.
you don't think they're gonna
No,
re-sign
I
Kyle
don't
Tucker?
think so.
Oh
No.
boy.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
They've
boy.
never handed out a $200 million contract.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna like all of a sudden go to 5 or 550 or 6?
You think Kyle Tucker's gonna be that much money?
Yeah,
You think
he's
he's
a
gonna be
better
over 5?
he's a better hitter than Vlad Guerrero, who just got 500.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, that's at least my starting. He might get 500 for less years, like a higher average, but yeah, I would say 500 is his dollar starting amount for sure. And until the Ricketts show any sort of intention of doing that, I'm not going to believe that they are. They
He's
better.
only 28 too.
They better. Like they bet. Like this is the guy you sign.
Yeah.
So they better. Are they? I have to see it to believe it.
I mean, I personally hope that they do
Yeah.
sign Kyle Tucker, because clearly, I mean, the average has dropped off somewhat. He was batting
whatever,
over
who cares?
300 start, but he's at 284 right now, 9 home runs, 30 RBIs, or 31 RBIs. He's got 10 stolen bases. His OPS 942, 42 hits. I mean, he's right now he's one of the best hitters in the league. I mean, he's proving to be such a great sign for us. But the reason why I was kind of getting at the Otani thing too is, like, if they brought over, Shohei Otani, or if they, I don't know if Otani would have done the deferred money, like, obviously what he's doing with the Dodgers. I don't know if that would even come up in conversation with the Cubs, or if the Cubs would have just gave him it like Juan Soto, and how the Mets are paying him, and it would have just been a full. Because then, like, do we not get Shota?
I don't think they. So like, I don't think the Ricketts have the same type of money as Cohen, like the Mets guy, who could just like write that check. And I'm guessing that the Dodgers, even though they're doing this stupid deferred dance around tax dodging crap, like had to put a large chunk of that contract like in an account in escrow.
Yeah.
Like just to protect, just so he doesn't, just for his own protection if he was smart. Like just so in case, God forbid, that the Dodgers just like go bankrupt somehow, or like that money needs, like there needs to be some protections on that money. So I'm guessing there's like a large chunk of cash, liquid cash, that they had to put somewhere for both of those. I don't care how the Ricketts need to do it. They generate enough money in that place to pay for Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the fans are smart enough to know that.
Mhm.
So it's the same reason why he won't take live questions at the convention, or he dodges the convention. Like it's because he knows.
Well, yeah, we also haven't given out a contract that was over 7 years.
Yeah, or $200 million, which is like laughable.
That's
now.
sad. Even
very
the Tampa Bay
laughable.
Rays the Tampa Bay Rays did that, and
The
they
Royals
sit
have
on
done
no
it.
money. Yeah,
The Royals have done it.
Yep.
Like it's like it's bad.
And
yeah,
look at our market compared to Kansas City, or compared to Tampa.
It's not good.
Like, and not to mention the talent that has come through this organization and this franchise, and you're telling me nobody was worthy of a 7-year, $200 million contract?
Well, I mean, honestly, would you want Chris Bryant under contract or Baez under contract right now?
No, I
I
mean,
wouldn't.
yeah,
Like,
well,
that's like
yeah,
what
Baez, yeah. I mean, it
Bryant
kind of
too.
the way
He's
it.
done, man. Like
Oh,
I don't think
he's
he's gonna
fallen off
play
the face of
again.
the earth.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
he
very
has
sad.
fallen, which is yeah, it's unfortunate for him because he was an MVP, former MVP. But I mean, if you're looking at it, if okay, yeah, if you want to say like yeah, for the past and stuff, we've had some really great players. Kyle Tucker would be the guy. Like he
Yes,
should be
yes.
the guy
First guy you
that
pay.
if you're going to break this, we don't spend money on players. He needs to be that first person that gets an 8-year contract worth, however
What
money
did
it
Flack
takes
get?
to keep him.
14 for 500.
He got, yeah, I think it was well over 5. And I'm not even sure how he's even doing this year.
Yeah, it's 14 for 500. So yeah, if I'm like Kyle Tucker, like you said he's 28. I'm like, all right, give me 12
Yeah.
for 500. Like I'm starting in that range. So
Yeah,
I think Vlad is younger probably. So
yeah, Vlad's 26. He's only 2
yeah.
years younger than him.
So there you go. Yeah.
And
So
Vlad's batting a 275 right now, and he's got 4 home runs, 18 RBIs, and he's got 36 hits. And he's got an OPS of 774. So
yeah,
if you're
that's not
telling me
very good.
Vlad, no, that's average. That's
Yeah, not good for what he's getting paid.
Hey, at least he ain't Juan Soto. You see what Juan Soto's making?
Yeah, I'm looking at these FanDuel
what his
MVP.
stats are?
Yeah, I'm
Juan
looking
Soto
at
is doing terribly.
I know, at least for what he's getting paid. These MVP
For what
odds
he's
though,
getting.
still have him. Well, I guess he's plus 1600. They have Shohei number 1 plus 220, then Tucker, then Tatis, then Alonso, then Carroll, then Soto.
So
where's the Pete Crow Armstrong love? Oh, plus 550.
You know what?
Sprinkle a little love on that.
MLB put out an article, and I don't think he made like the top like 6 or whatever, but he was a player like he was a notable mention. That
Yeah,
PCA was actually a notable mention
scratch on that.
And same with Seiya. Seiya got a notable mention in there in the article too for MVP. Oh, wait, hold on.
You know the only DH that you think the only DH who's going to win MVP, Jason. Don't be silly.
I know. It's
don't be silly. Seiya's not going to win.
I mean, here's the thing too. He is Shohei is trending up. Like he's starting to play a lot better. He's he's starting to hit home runs again. The average is going up. I think he's at like 299 right now. I think he just hit his 10th home run. I think he has. Oh wait, hold on. Let me look this up because I'm pretty sure he's not driving in anybody right now. Because
as a team, they're not having a very great start.
They're not. They're not. So dude, he has 10 home runs. Shohei Ohtani, 10 home runs, 15 RBIs.
Oh dang! Oh dang! That's like
that is rough.
Dang, that's like he's hitting a lot of solo shots.
Nobody is getting. Well, where is he batting in the lineup? Is he number 2 or?
I think he might be even hitting leadoff.
If he's hitting leadoff, then it makes sense. But in his last 7 games, he is batting .346. He's got an OBP of .485, and he's slugging .923 in his last 7 games with 3 home runs. So, I mean, he is, like I said, he is trending upward. His last 15 games, he's at .316. So,
yeah.
I mean, I can see why they're saying he's the favorite. Of course, Shohei Ohtani, everyone's gonna, instantly put their money on him. But, I don't know if he's even gonna pitch this year. If I was the Dodgers, I wouldn't even risk putting him on the mound at all this year.
I don't think he has. Has he pitched, or did he hurt himself again or something?
I think he's still rehabbing from his surgery.
I don't care.
So I don't
think he can't hit in Wrigley, which is great. So
I just personally, if I was them, this is why I wish John was on here because I know he would be defending his beloved Shohei Ohtani, his beloved Dodgers. But I just don't think it's smart for them to pitch Ohtani because if you risk him getting injured again, like right now, I mean, your team, they just lost to the Marlins yesterday. Like, I don't think they're having this stellar year. I mean, even though their record shows that they're having a good year, but I mean, the Giants look really good. Obviously, the Padres look really good. Arizona still looks really good. So the NL West for them that's going to be a tough one. I don't think it's just going to be this easy cakewalk. into the postseason for them. But we'll see.
Oh, Corbin Carroll was a 19 draft guy.
Yeah.
Dang, we don't have any of those.
No, it's unfortunate that we started. Yeah, Jelly was formed
Dang,
in 2020
so there you
because we
go.
didn't get.
There's one
Yeah.
goalie.
Well, I mean, if you look, so why I'm why I'm getting really big on Pete Alonso, and now why all of a sudden I'm a Mets fan in the group chat, and you can't say that you like anybody in the chat because John's just instantly gonna jump at the fact that you like all these other teams, but
He's stressed
Pete
right now.
Alonso.
It's got a lot going on.
Pete Alonso right now, though, I mean, holy
Yeah,
shit.
he's hitting really well.
His slash line right now, and I want to kind of get into his stats and I want to get into his market because I truly believe right now Pete Alonso is a really good buy for a lot of people with how affordable his market is compared to the other player in New York who obviously is just crushing the ball and crushing the markets.
Yeah.
So right now, Pete Alonso, he's got a slash line of 341 for his batting average. He's got an on-base percentage of 463. He's slugging 659, OPS of 1.122. He's got 45 hits, 13 doubles, 9 home runs, 34 RBIs. The biggest thing for him, and I can't remember how many games he's played, how many games they played, like 34 or something around there, 30-something games. He only has 27 strikeouts, which is huge for him because he strikes out a lot. So his patience at the plate is really being showcased this year. His last 7 games, he's batting a 320 OBP of 469, slugging 640. He's got 8 hits, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and 6 walks in his last 7 games. So he's playing extremely well for the Mets. The Mets are having a really good season too. I know Francisco Lindor is playing a lot better. He's kind of playing to how he did back when he was in for Cleveland. But if you look at Pete Alonso's card market, so he had a 2019 Topps Chrome Blue Refractor rookie auto, numbered out of 150 PSA 10, sell on May 4th for $588. That's it. To me, I feel like that's extremely low for a player who...
It's a lot of money.
I mean, it is a lot of money, but if you put it in like comparison to if I would to look up like Aaron Judge's card, or if you probably look up like maybe Fernando Tatis or Shohei Ohtani's, like, I mean, I get it, but what I'm trying to get at is if like I feel like that's an affordable market at 588 for a player who obviously is playing like he could be an NL MVP. He had his his last Topps Chrome rookie auto, PSA 10, so the same one that I showcased earlier that we bought recently, that one sold for $227.83. We got ours around like $190.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So yeah, so actually it's already going up. And then his 2016 Bowman draft, his first Bowman Chrome auto, PSA 10, sold on May 1st for $400. And then he had a green 2019 Bowman Chrome Green Refractor rookie auto on 99, which was PSA 10, sold for $398. So I think right now, I think Pete Alonso's market is still attainable for even people like us. I think a $227 first, Topps Chrome rookie auto and a PSA 10 is a very affordable price if he can continue to do what he's doing and bat the way he is. Because for me, what my thought process was going, when I got this card for us, is I'm looking at All-Star Break. So I'm looking at All-Star Break, and that's going to be the first time I want to really look at what his market is doing, and then kind of make, and then make a determination of, hey, if the market's going up, should we just sell this card now, gain a little profit back, and then use that to buy somebody else? Or if he's still in the MVP talks, do you kind of hold it and wait until maybe the beginning of September when, that market is really starting to heat up, postseason plays getting, if the Mets are making their way to the postseason? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a tricky situation when, when you're kind of trying to figure out when to sell these cards at the right time, so you can still, like we always talk about, maximize our profits, but you're not kind of shooting yourself in the foot in case he ends up kind of falling off a little bit. But I mean, what do you think about Pete Alonso? What do you think about his market? And
Well, I was actually looking at a different Pete and comparing him to Corbin Carroll, and like, I think it's all moments. Pete's just doing well in the moment, so it's going up. Pete Crow Armstrong cards are more expensive than Corbin Carroll cards, but Corbin Carroll is like a better player, so why does that make sense?
wait, PCA cards are more expensive than Corbin Carroll right now?
I'm looking at it, yeah.
Interesting.
Looking at his first, a Chrome Refractor PSA 10. They have them, you can get it for 75 or best offer for Corbin Carroll. There's one of those, same for PCA, is already at 85 auction or 100 OBO. So, but it's because PCA's in the news.
Yeah, you know what? He is getting talked about a lot. I mean, he's playing up to the potential that, everybody was hoping. Oh man, somebody's got his Topps Chrome Superfractor 101 graded a PSA 10 Auto 10. Buy it now for $100,000.
Yeah, I saw that before. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Man,
That's a pretty good one.
that's awesome. I mean,
I don't like to look at like the top ones because like it just feels like a small sample size because not everybody's even gonna look at those. But like
What do you mean?
people, like I don't know, it's hard to look at like one of ones and compare them.
Oh
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
because like you're appealing to like this 15 people.
That's why I think a big one to look at, and what John and I do a lot of times is when we're looking at markets and we're comparing players to other players and comparing, like if I'm trying to compare a player to, I'll just say Aaron Judge for instance, and say, okay, I think this could be potentially where this market can go. I always look at, if it's baseball, I'm looking at either Topps Chrome rookie autos, just base rookie autos, or first Bowman Chrome rookie autos. And I just do the base and I compare the base to
That's what I'm doing. So
to one another, and then kind of see, because PCA he just had one sell today. He had a PSA 10 first Bowman Chrome refractor auto PSA 10 sell for $800.
yeah.
You know what? Let me go on. I wonder if I can even find it. It'll probably take me too long because I should have been comparing. That's why I like using PSA's website.
Yeah,
because I like to go
good.
back and see where these markets were 4 years ago or however long. Because he was 2020, so yeah, to see what his market was sitting at in 2021, I mean, damn, we could have been buying up a lot. But I mean, PCA, he's, like you said, he is in the market. He is in the media a lot. So I can understand why his market is booming right now. He's got his Topps Chrome rookie auto just sold yesterday for $380. So that's actually somewhat attainable, in my opinion.
It's still high though for somebody who's had a good month.
I mean, yeah. So he's,
unless you were watching, you knew that he was like, oh, this guy could be something if he could just put it all together. But a casual is like, oh, this guy's really good all of a sudden.
A big thing too, I think what helps out us a lot is I don't think collectors and investors forget where they were at on the rankings when they were prospects.
Oh, that
PCA,
too. Yeah.
PCA was a top 10 prospect. Now, I just don't think that goes away for any collectors or investors. I think a lot of them remember, like Ellie De La Cruz. Everyone's going to remember that he was the number one prospect in baseball. And so regardless of whether he's having a downward trend and he's not playing well, I still think that market is going to remain high because everyone's just kind of anticipating the play coming back, and everyone's just anticipating PCA. Everyone's sitting back waiting for PCA to have that really good season. Same with Corbin Carroll. Everyone's sitting. Yeah. I mean, it's looking like it. He's looking as if he's gonna have a really good season. So Where's he at? Let me see where he's at. Stats wise. I mean, so he's sitting at a 265 average. So the average is dropping a little bit. I know
That's
the other
pretty
day
good.
he was at like he was up above 280. But 9 home runs, man. He's tied for the Cubs lead in home runs, I think, with him and Seiya. He's got 27 ribbies. He's got 12 stolen bases, 39 hits. You know, his OPS is 840. So, I mean,
That's all I care about. As long as that's 800 and he's a Gold Glover,
yeah.
we can rock with that.
Yeah. And he's 23.
Yeah.
He's 23 years old. So, honestly, I mean, yeah, his market might look kind of expensive now, but think where he might be when he's Kyle Tucker's age.
Yeah, honestly, that
You
would
know,
be.
where is he going to be in 5 years from now? Because, you know, if you really kind of want to, you know, take the chance on a player like him and, you know, and kind of sit on a card and let it gain value over time and let his play, you know, dictate his market. I think he's a good player to look at. And there was another one I wanted to talk about. Have you looked at Freddie Freeman's stats?
No, he was really down there in the MVP rankings, though.
Dude, his last 7 games, he's he's batting 481. He's got an on-base percentage of 548. He's slugging 1,000. He's got 7 runs, 13 hits, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, and he's walked 4 times in his last 7 games. He for the season now I think he was hurt for a little bit. I think he's only played like 26 games. But he's batting a 344 on base of 423, slugging 689. He's got an OPS of 1.112, 17 runs, 31 hits, 8 home runs, 25 ribbies, and he's only struck out 16 times. So,
yeah, I don't pay
think,
attention to Dodger baseball because I hate them and I want them to be.
Yeah, I mean, I you know, I get that. I kind of just look. Well, I do keep track of Freeman because now we have a rookie card of his. So.
Didn't we sell that?
Did we?
I think we sold that.
Oh, I pray we didn't. No. The diamond one?
Yeah.
When did we sell it?
I think when they were in the World Series.
Oh, man, that just ruined my night. For real?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We can figure this out offline. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not.
That is really upsetting. That's very, very upsetting. But I wrote it down in his market because they had one sell on May 7th for $456, and I'm pretty sure we paid. I'm pretty sure we paid less than that. So if we did sell it, I'm sure we took a loss on it.
Yep.
And we probably should have held it. Damn.
Yep. This is you're fine. You're in real time. You're figuring out.
That makes me upset. That makes me upset because I thought the whole reason why we bought that card was because I remember the episode John and I were talking about where we were talking about future Hall of Famers. And I brought up Freddie Freeman, saying that I think Freddie Freeman, along with Manny Machado, are going to be two of the next players who can probably surpass 3,000 hits. And I'm like, Freddie Freeman, in my opinion, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. So the next thing you know, we went on eBay and we bought this diamond card of his. So I thought we were all in agreement that we were going to career hold it. I don't remember us selling that card.
No. We got somebody saw one sell during the World Series, so we listed it, and then we didn't get the price that we thought we were going to get. So yeah, but it is not here.
Damn. Well, that's upsetting.
Yeah, which is
I guess we just got to buy another one.
Yeah, no, we don't need to do that. We don't need to buy any more Dodger anybody.
We gotta just buy another Freddie Freeman card. No, we definitely do have to buy another one.
No.
Or we can get his 2011 Topps Chrome Red Refractor rookie auto numbered out of 25 in a PSA 9 that sold for $3,383.
Yeah, and then we could sell it and make half that.
All right, give me some predictions for the end of the season. What are you looking at? Do you okay?
Um,
Let me ask you. Do you see the Cubs going to the playoffs? Do you see
Oh
us?
yeah, they should definitely make the playoffs. They should definitely be winning this division with the way they started and how their schedule finishes.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I think
agree.
they've played the hardest schedule in baseball, so I don't care about the National League West at all. Honestly, I hate them. I hate every single team in that division.
Even the Rockies, who are sitting at 6 wins.
Yeah, I don't care about them. They're irrelevant. They should just be a AAA team. Just relegate them.
Oof, that's rough.
Yeah, just who
Yeah,
cares
6 wins.
about them?
The White
Yeah,
Sox have
they
more wins
suck.
than him. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
relegate them too. They also suck. Like, I'm so done with these crappy teams.
Yeah, but I think like
I'm
the White
happy that
Sox are like
the
choosing to
Astros
be
are
bad.
not great. That always makes me happy. I don't like the Astros, so that's good. Obviously, I'd like to see my Twins be better, but doesn't look
I
great.
thought,
Obviously,
yeah,
the
they're not
Tigers are
having.
good, man. Like that's good. Good for Javi. He's probably having good. Saw they moved him to center, which is
Yeah, they moved him to center,
interesting.
which I was a little surprised by. But you know what? You know who I saw is now playing center field too is O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah, I saw his defensive run saves is awful though. Everybody gets so wowed by how hard he can throw it, but I
Yeah,
think he has to throw it that hard because he misplays it, and then he's got to try and make up for it. I think I saw his defensive run saves was really bad. Like, ooh, that sucks. But he throws hard, and that's cool.
All right, so give me a World Series. Give me a very early World Series prediction. Who are you looking at in the AL? Who are you looking at in the NL right now?
Well, you're probably gonna have to go. Honestly, wow, Baltimore. Honestly, get your stuff together. Like, come on,
Yeah, yeah, not
they're
good.
like the
Baltimore.
Oilers. Just got all these first round picks, and somehow they still suck. Like,
Yep. Well, I think
like,
Adley's batting like a 215.
but like, how many first overall picks do they have? And they're all just the same white person. Just all the same white guy with long hair.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
true.
think I like. I'll ride with my Cubs to make it so far. I think if they're real at the deadline, they're gonna buy a real reliever or two.
They need to.
Yeah.
They definitely need to.
I mean, I like my Cubs to win the Central, and then you want World Series. I'll go. Honestly would love to see Cubs Yankees. I think that would be very fun. Um, that's probably pretty chalk though, but like it would be fun to beat the shit out of the Yankees in the World Series. That would
Yeah,
be very fun
yeah, it
for
would
me.
be.
Like that would be because that I'm just flashing that back because that's who we would have beaten if Bartman and such didn't happen. So
Yep.
because that was the
Especially
matchup.
because the Marlins beat them.
Yeah,
So
because the Marlins beat them, and I was like, yeah, we would have stomped the shit out of the Yankees that
yeah,
year. So like,
yeah, we
I
would have.
want like retribution in that sort of way.
Well,
So,
it would just be great for two very historic baseball teams to make it to the World
but
Series.
I'm not, and everybody who's rolling their eyes. Let's go. If not them, I want Tigers and I don't even know. Like that's the thing. Like I hate every other team in the NL except the Cubs. I don't care about any of these people. Okay,
Well, you could pick the Cubs, man.
I don't want to root for the Mets.
I mean, you could definitely
Yeah,
pick the
I mean
Cubs. I mean,
they're
that's a
playing
good.
a lot better. I thought that they were going to be like maybe 500 when I saw their opening schedule. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, why are they doing this to us? It's like a meat grinder.
Yeah, it's been very tough for the Cubs, but yeah, for me personally, John's obviously gonna get pissy, but whatever. Um, yeah, I might be in agreement with you with Cubs Yankees, but really when I'm looking at it, I think for sure if you look at the NL, just based on runs scored, okay,
Yeah,
first off, Cubs have scored the most runs in all of MLB. So and we only have given up, I think where we're at 165, even though the Mets have only given up or runs allowed is 122. That's pretty crazy. Damn, the Padres though at 110.
yeah, but
Wow.
it's their strength
They
of
give up
schedule. Like, yeah, but
yeah.
like we played like the entire NL West except the Rockies, seemingly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Like what's going on?
Hmm.
Like
Like back to back to back to
What the
back.
hell is going on? Like,
Yeah, we went from Arizona. We went from the Dodgers to the Padres to the Diamondbacks to now the Giants.
I
Like,
think the Padres are pretty good. I hope that if I have to pick somebody in the West, I hope they win and not the Dodgers win. I just hate the Dodgers.
I'm honestly looking. So I'm looking at of course the Cubs for the NL. I mean, it kind of looks like it could be probably Yankees, maybe Detroit. But I think my sleeper team, and imagine if this World Series is played at that field, I'm looking at the Athletics.
Oh gosh, that would be fun. What would they do? They'd probably have to move them somewhere. They'd have to move them to like Candlestick.
There's
not
no
Candlestick
there's
or whatever,
no
but
way that they would that the MLB would allow
No.
a World Series game
No.
to be played at a minor league stadium.
it would be almost like I really okay. I've changed my answer. Now I want the A's to do it because I want the MLB's hand to be forced.
Yep.
I just want to see what they would do in that situation. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna
Bring them
just,
back to the Coliseum.
Yeah, do you just bring them back to where they like, or has that already been demolished, or like what?
I don't think they've demolished the Coliseum yet.
Oh,
I don't think so. So I mean, hey, if the A's go, I almost
That would just
personally
be
would
so
like
funny.
to see it happen because I want to see a World Series game be played in a minor league stadium.
they
Like,
wouldn't.
I
They,
just
they
think it would
couldn't
be-
do it.
But what if they couldn't? Like, what if they couldn't move them? Like, what if they can't move them to a different location? Then what? Then
I don't
what?
know.
Like,
You'd have to like if the Giants didn't make it, you'd have to use the Giants stadium. You'd have to, or like you maybe I don't know. That's why I want it to happen
because
it
here's
would
my
be
thing.
so
Then
funny.
are you screwing over the Athletics if you're making them go play in a stadium that they
Yeah.
have not been playing in for the entire season? Because
Honestly.
if they're where they're at because they're playing in the stadium, if they're rolling and they're playing in this minor league stadium, and then you move them to the Giants park where it's hard to hit, are you screwing them over because now you just
Probably.
move them?
Probably. That's
You
why.
know what I mean?
That's
Like-
why I need it to happen. It would be so funny to see.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you're almost like, if I was the Athletics and if I was their owner, I'd be like, absolutely not. You are not. You're playing this World Series game at this, at this minor league field. Like, that's where we're playing.
That would
Our
just
home
be
games
so-
are played in this minor league stadium.
Oh man, that would just be so fun. I need that to happen. That would be so good.
And not to mention, the A's are actually a really good team. They have a lot of really good young talent. We were talking about it earlier with Jacob
Yeah, they
Wilson.
do.
Potentially, he could be a top, rookie redemption pull that you can get from Bowman Baseball. So, obviously Tyler Soderstrom. I mean, I think the average
he's
is going down a little bit, but
Banging homers.
yeah. So
He's
and then
banging homers.
who's the what was that? Lawrence Butler? I think that's the other guy's name. I think he's playing extremely well too. So I mean, they have the talent on the team. We all knew eventually the Athletics were going to get back to playing really good baseball. They have a really good farm system. So once all these guys come up, Coach Kurtz is on the team now.
Yeah, Coach Kurtz. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, give me Cubs, give me Athletics.
That would be
in
sweet.
the World Series.
That would be very, very fun.
That would be the best. I think honestly,
That would be very, very fun.
Tell me that wouldn't be one of the most watched World Series.
Yeah, that's
Ever.
very, very fun.
Not to mention the fact that I think people would just be so excited to see a World Series game played in a minor league field. But I think if you have Cubs Athletics, like I just think that people would be going ecstatic especially for the Athletics, because obviously they got really screwed over with this, going to Vegas.
I need it. I need that. I need the MLB's hand to be forced.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see what would happen. I'm with you. I think they would want to move them and be like, hey, no, sorry, we can't have this because we need more stands. Like,
Yeah.
we need more people in the stands. We need more
Yeah.
seats. You can't.
That's what I mean.
we
No,
can't
they're
do
going
this.
to do that. They would have to do that
But-
just for that reason.
But then you screw over the Athletics potentially, because here's the
Yeah.
thing: if what if they get swept
I don't think they care.
and they don't they don't win a single game in the Giants field
Or wherever they put them. I don't know.
wherever they put them.
I don't know what you do.
Did you just screw them over? I think so. So Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that would be my prediction. Cubs
That'd
Athletics.
be
I think that
fun.
would be absolutely awesome.
That would be
Okay,
fun.
and then who's your very early MVPs?
What's your well, it seems Judge is gonna win it. Like for the AL for sure.
I mean,
I
that
can't
guy's
see
batting over
uh,
400.
can't see
I
how
actually,
can't
for
see how
John's
he's gonna like
sake,
fall off that much.
yeah, for John's sake, I wrote down a lot of stuff to talk about Judge, but I know when John goes and listens to this, for John's sake, I didn't talk Aaron Judge or
Yeah,
the fact that he's, but
I mean, yeah, he's smashing the ball right now. And
no,
then
he is the best player in baseball, like hands down. There is no argument for the fact that Aaron Judge is the best player in baseball. Sorry. But
and
yeah,
then I
no,
think
there's zero argument for it.
NL, it seems like it's just going to be Shohei if he just has another like back of his baseball card year, which he's trending on doing. They're just going to give it to him again because, um,
That would really upset me. That see, and that's what I'm saying. I think that would be too much. Like, okay, now he's getting handed. Okay, yeah, like you're just now handing him the.
I mean, I like to see. I mean, I think maybe if the Cubs do win the division and I don't know, or if the Cubs win like 95 games and Tuck has comparable numbers, you might see Tuck. Or honestly, let's go PCA. And then I think Cy Young, it's going to be Skeens. Again, just another guy who just because of who he is, just wins it. And then I think that, and especially if the Tigers win their division, you'll probably see Scooble get it.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Of course, I don't even think. I mean, unless Judge just had this major
I don't
fall
think,
off,
like, or he's going to
I
have
don't
to
think
get
it's
hurt.
going. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, it's almost. I know, they did the same thing with Luis Ariz when he was kind of batting very close to like 400. But it's going to be very fun to watch and see how far Judge can take a over 400 batting average. Like how far into the season he can take that. Um, he's starting to hit a lot more home runs. So I think, I mean, I don't want to say the AL MVP is locked up, but it's hard to kind of pick against him. And then, of course, for the NL, I mean, I'm looking at potentially, Pete Alonso. In
Oh, yeah, I
average,
guess.
he has now surpassed Fernando Tatis in average. So, and home runs, and he has more RBIs. So, I mean, he obviously has way more stolen bases, but I think Pete Alonso, Fernando Tatis.
I mean, Tatis is also a way better
You can
defender.
even make an argument for potentially Teoscar Hernandez. I know you don't like Dodgers players,
Just so over this, like how, like oh my
I know.
god, dude, it's just
But right now, Teoscar is the best player on. Well, other than Freddie Freeman, I think Freddie Freeman's having an overall better year. But Teoscar Hernandez, man, is playing extremely well. So yeah, I think it could end up being Pete Alonso and Aaron Judge. So, which is why, again,
there
I'm
you go
big
from New
on.
York.
I'm buying Pete Alonso cards right now. Like I look at a ton of his cards. I know that should make John very happy. John's always been big on Pete Alonso for years, and I've spent a lot of time ripping on Pete Alonso in the past. Um, I disliked obviously, him throwing the ball into the stands. I dislike his approach to like the home run derbies and stuff. Like
That's when you probably could sell that card if he does it again and he's having a monster year and he wins it.
And that's what I'm saying. I think right now could be the best time to be buying into Pete Alonso cards because going into All-Star break, this guy's more than likely gonna join another derby. He loves playing in the home run derbies, and
He does.
I mean, if he wins another one, he ties Griffey for the most derby wins. So that again could boost his market up. So I think it could be a good time for you to be buying into Pete Alonso cards. I mean, here's the thing: Aaron Judge, he's unattainable. You can't buy his cards unless you're willing to spend thousands of dollars. Shohei Ohtani is unattainable. Unless you're going to spend thousands of dollars on Shohei Ohtani, you're not going to buy his cards. So you got to look at other players like a Pete Alonso, or maybe even probably, look at Manny Machado. Manny Machado's sitting at 308 for his average right now. He's not really hitting any home runs. He only got 3, but I mean, Manny Machado could turn it around, and he's got a, very affordable market. Or maybe we buy into some Jung Ho Lee cards, man.
Jung Ho Lee, yeah.
I wanted him so badly for the Cubs, man. I really wanted him for the Cubs. Sal Frelick's sitting there up,
Yeah, Connor really likes him, my buddy.
Who? Sal Frelick?
Yeah.
He's going to be a really good average hitter. Like, I mean, of course, he's not a power threat, but he's a great, like, top of the order guy. Good leadoff guy. And then, Schwarber, man. Schwarber's hitting bombs, man. He's got 12.
He always hits bombs.
He's got 12 with a 266 average.
That's pretty high for him.
That's very high for him because he batted under 2 last year. So,
oh, there you go.
Yeah, so him batting 266, we got the signed baseball, courtesy of
you. Yeah, that's right.
Bringing the baseballs to the games.
Oh, that's right.
We got that signed Kyle Schwarber baseball,
find that
man.
ball.
I think it's back at home.
I gotta find that thing.
Yeah. Yep. But we can wrap it up there.
All right.
So we talked a lot of baseball stuff.
Everybody like and subscribe.
Yeah, please. Yes. If you are enjoying the podcast, like and subscribe to our Jelly Cards podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We put them on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow us on Instagram. Like John said, we have a Facebook. You can follow us on Facebook. I haven't had a Facebook since 2014, so I have no idea what the hell's going on with Facebook. But we have one.
Yeah, I'm surprised we have one. Yeah.
John uses it. I know he still uses our X account as well. But primarily, we are on YouTube. We are on Instagram. Those are our 2 major platforms. So please give us a follow. Let us know kind of what your predictions are for World Series. Would you like to see a World Series played in a minor league field like we do? That would be awesome. But if you don't think it's going to be Cubs, Athletics, or maybe Cubs or Yankees, Mets, we could have another Subway Series come, for the World Series. Who knows? Give us your predictions on who you think might win the World Series. Give us your prediction on MVPs. Are you going to be buying into the Bowman Baseball boxes now? Because you got the Red Rookie Redemptions coming out with Topps. So there's a lot of fun stuff happening with baseball. Baseball's getting very exciting. We're already past the first month. We're getting into the summer months, which that's when baseball really starts to heat up. So, yeah. This is where I need John. I don't like doing the outro.
No, you did great. That was awesome.
I don't like doing the outro. So yeah,
it's
please like and
subscribe
to our YouTube channel. Give us a rating on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and as always, keep spreading the love of the hobby from your friends at Jelly Card.